On the podcast this time out, I have one of the greatest frontmen of a generation. He was voted number 13 in a Radio X poll. He's had 5 number 1 albums with his band Kasabian. He's now got 2 solo albums plus a live kind of unplugged sort of album as well. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to delve into a bit of your career, and then at the end, hopefully, you can pick 4 heroes to come for dinner as well.
Okay.
I just, obviously, as I mentioned off mic, you just recently played Scotland, Edinburgh, Aberdeen, and Dundee. So I just for the listeners, how did that go? And how's the tour been?
Scotland were great, yes. I mean, Scotland's always great, you know. Just it's a vibe in it, you know. The Scottish crowds, you know. I mean, that's my favourite crowd in the world of all places, you know. Scottish and the Irish are amazing, like, you know. So they're sort of passionate about the Scots. It's just a bit more growler, a bit more grizzly, you know, a bit more crazy, I could say. And the venues as well were cool as well, you know. So.
Do you feel more comfortable then, kind of getting back to the kind of smaller venues after playing all these arenas?
Look, it's what I've done them all though. You know, they're all just music venues, you know. And like I said, going back, like I did Fat Sam's and this ballroom place in Aberdeen. The venues are amazing, like that. You know, it's really unique, and you know, it's cool, and you know, not doing arenas, which you know. Did a lot of arenas, and you know, and they couldn't quite the same. They were great shows and that, you know. But then you don't lose your identity, but you lose a feel when you start when you get to that size and all that. And so you know that kind of happens. But I love all these. I love all the shows, you know. Most of them, some of the venues, you know. I'm not going to make out I love everyone. You know? Yeah.
So rewinding back then. Early life growing up in Leicester, what was life like for a young Tom growing up?
For a young Tom, a young Tom was foolish and left school very early. He was 16. He went to work in a dock mines factory where he could make shoes, and that happened to me. And I was formed. Then in that year, I formed a band with a guy from council, the Italian job I call him, and and there's pretty much from there, you know, we kind of, you know, because of Britpop and the 90s and the music scene and the culture and everything about it, everyone was in a band, everyone was being a band, you know, and that's why growing up in Rugby Leicester, you know, and then we pursued a career in rock and roll, you know, so.
And as I say, six studio albums with the band before you left. Debut album went to number 4, and then after that.
Yeah, tragically, it did go to number 4. That's insane. I forgot. That's
probably the best out of a lot of them.
Yeah, that's what they say.
It shaped my childhood.
Yeah, oh, mate, that's quite sweet, man. Bless you. It shaped me into a man.
Shaped my childhood, shaped my kind of early 20s, man. I was every weekend taking pills and all that to that album. It was brilliant. It was the best album to get back to after a night out.
Oh, it's great, man. Yeah, thank you for that. I love that.
What I wanted to touch on the early days is something that I've never really heard an answer to. Obviously, there was yourself and Serge and the rest of the band, but there was Chris Karloff as well.
Yes, there was Chris Karloff. Yeah.
What happened with him? How did he leave? How did that come about?
Just bands, you know. It just happened, you know. It just differences and people do things, don't they? Mm-hmm. I think they're just people don't feel they're right. Doing the right place at the right time, or they don't want to commit, or you know, all sorts of things. You know, remember we were really young. Like we were like, I was in my early 20s when all this was going down. It's crazy. It's just crazy, man. Like it's what the Stones, it happened in the Stones and all that. Yeah, but we, you know, it's one of those things that just happen, you know. But you never know.
Mm-hmm.
You never know, do you? You know. But that's just the way it is. It's just bands, you know.
Yeah, is that him that's on the front cover of that album?
Yeah, I mean, he's massive, massive, massive. He is like Kasabian, you know. He's a massive part of it. He is. So you know,
Yeah,
yeah, it's him. It's him. So.
totally. 'Cause I've looked for all his other stuff, and I know that he's done like a couple of other bands, but I don't think you can get any of the music. It's not readily available.
Yeah,
It's one of the myths. We kind of had him for like a brief period, and then he was gone. Then it was just you and Serge. Um,
right, of
so
course.
obviously, because Chris was involved in some of the writing as well.
Yeah,
With
I mean,
you, so
when Chris was like, it is Kasabian, you know, it is what it is. He is.
so
He
when
molded
he
them two
left,
albums. You know. Sorry.
then how did that kind of change
Well,
the
everything
band
changes.
dynamic?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Again, everything changes again. You reset or whatever it is, and we've got another guitarist in, and you know, yeah, and then you kind of like you get up and go again. That's what
So
happens.
5 number 1 albums. I can mind coming to see you on the NME Awards tour down in London. You played.
Yeah,
It was NME's 10th birthday or something like that, and you headlined it, and there was CSS and somebody else. Noel Gallagher came on stage
yeah,
with you, right?
yeah.
Obviously, I was down for Scotland. I seemed to be the only person in the room that knew it was Noel Gallagher. I could see him coming on, I could see his silhouette, and
Wow.
I seemed to be the only one. It's like the London crowd just didn't get it, but I got it, and that's when I realised then how good a front man you were. So as I was talking about the NME show with Noel Gallagher,
Oh, man, right. Yes. Sorry, my friend. So you were there at the Enemy Awards when
and
Noel
Club,
Gallagher walked on.
yeah, Club Coco,
Yeah,
yeah,
Coco. He did Clubfoot and Doberman, and
hmm
I can't remember what else. Did. Yeah,
yeah. So I mean that night was when it kind of cemented
that's
it
great,
for.
man. It's great.
So that night for me cemented you as.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, it's breaking up a wee bit.
it did. I mean, what having a legend walk on like that. I
Hmm
mean, yeah, I mean, but I remember we were young at the time and we were ecstatic, and I still speak to him a lot, Noel, you know. So that's a magic moment, actually. That was an insane moment. He played 2 tracks, 2 songs, was it, or 3?
hmm
I can't. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you go. You were there. You were in there. You seen
Yeah,
it. That's great. I
one of the
can't believe
greatest
that.
gigs I've been to, and I got that ticket for nothing.
Honestly, my God, imagine seeing that. That's insane, isn't it? It really is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
So being voted
I forgot. Fuck's sake, what's going on? Oh dear. Sorry.
so being voted the and the top the number 13 frontman in Radio X. How much of an honour
Yeah.
was that for you? Because obviously you get people like Liam Gallagher, John Lennon, folk like that involved. So to be up there with them must be a major honour.
Uh, yeah, it's an honour. It's crazy. It's insane. But it's an honour, yeah. I mean, being voted in for that, you know, yeah. It's a nice thing, I think. To be nominated that highly above, you know, all these amazing
Mhm.
singers and frontmen, and you know, yeah, it's an honour. It's still the record. It's great, you know.
And when I talk about yourself and Liam Gallagher, obviously with the Oasis shows this year,
Yeah,
Liam's voice is the
yeah.
best it sounded
Oh, yeah,
probably in all his career.
yeah.
And then listening to your latest album, The Past, The Present, The Raw, your voice is on point as well.
Oh, thanks,
So
brother. That means a lot.
so how do you go about looking after your voice throughout your
Well,
career?
well, you know what? I think you know, when I was younger, well, I've only just clicked with this, but I've I sing from my stomach,
Hmm
right? And for years and years, I was singing from my throat up from my stomach. I didn't realise it took me. I had a chat with some guy about 15 minutes. It took me, and he said he showed me, and it was done. And I was like, is that so much? I think my voice has got strong. Me personally, it's got stronger as I've grown up, and
Hmm.
I look after it. You know what? I drink loads of those them lemon and ginger tea bags all day. I do smoke. That doesn't help, but like yeah, I just try not to talk. Try not to talk. That's, I mean, that's pretty much, yeah, seriously, it's hard because, like, the other day, before one of the Scotland shows, brother, I had a day off, not a day off, not in the hotel room. So I got a
Hmm.
book, watched some TV, and then I ain't performing till like 8:30, 9 o'clock or whatever it is. And I didn't talk, really speak to anyone. I text and said a quick hello, and I didn't lock myself in a room and hide, and honestly, I think just rest, just rest and, yeah, I mean, and Liam's, but yeah, fair play to Liam, man. That's really emotional. That him and Noel thing, yeah. Just watching it and seeing that, yeah.
Yeah.
Really, I think it's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, his voice sounds amazing. They all sound great. That fucking sounded super big. Biggest, I think it's the biggest. I mean, remember, I've seen Oasis a lot of times. I've played with them a lot of times. Done, been on tour with them and done, been around with them and stuff, and that's the biggest they've sounded ever. Wow.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's just
It
great.
sounds like it's just been like that 30 years, never happened.
Yeah, never. It's like kind of in a time capsule. It's really fucking
Hmm.
weird, man. I know it's really emotional because what they're doing, and then you get these memories coming back, don't you? And you get and you think, it makes you think a bit more, and you're like, oh,
Hmm.
and yeah, it's just, but I got nothing. It's amazing. It's fantastic. It's fucking insane what they've done. It's incredible, and yeah, God bless Oasis, mate. Yeah,
Brilliant.
amazing.
So
Yeah.
obviously, I know I've not got too much time. So brief past a lot of your Kasabian stuff.
Yes, brother.
Obviously, like the kind of the
Yeah.
departure, and I'm not going to get into great detail on that because it's been
Oh,
touched on
brother.
other stuff.
Yeah.
But obviously, there was issues involved as well, ADHD, mental health,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So going forward, then, like as you started doing your solo stuff and you were getting announced on festivals, a lot of bands were pulling out of festivals because you were on it and all that. So
Yeah,
how did you deal with that? Because
I just,
that
I
must
just,
have
I
been
just
like a
don't.
secondary issue.
I just like, I just didn't even affect me. The facts are, it doesn't even bother me that they pulled out. They want to pull out. They want to pull out. I just carry on and do the show. I'm
Mm.
there to play my show. I'm there to play my rock music or whatever. I'm doing to entertain or be this rock star, whatever. That's what I do. And yeah, just listen. It's their opinion, isn't it? If they want to pull out, they want to pull out. I'm sorry for them. It is what it is. You'll carry on.
Mm.
In fact, I'm with my wife and stuff, and that's the way it is. We just look forward now. It's,
Yeah.
and the
And
thing is,
how do you feel it is now? Maybe couple of years down the line,
yeah.
is
Well,
the
I mean,
industry more accepting? Would you say?
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, the fans have been fantastic. They've accepted, things, and I've accepted it, and we move forward. Can't dwell 5 years ago. I can't dwell on it. It's crazy.
Mhm.
Anyway, my friend. Love the
And
curtains. I like the curtains in the background. Wow. Wow.
and so debut single, Would You Mind, came out
Yeah.
2021.
Yeah.
But obviously at that time, a big difference in style and
Yeah.
music is
Yeah.
Kasabian, and the subject matter, beautiful,
Mm.
men's mental health, stuff like that. That
Mm.
stuff that needs talked about and hasn't talked about enough. So how was it kind of recording that? Did it feel different, kind of
Um,
different style?
yeah, I mean, it was almost like, I don't know. Just one of those moments, I think, in my life, in my time capsule, in that time, it felt right. That song it was completely to what anything I haven't ever done before recorded. It was
Hmm.
completely opposite. I don't know what it is. it's almost, I can't describe it. It's almost old music, really hundreds of years old. I can't describe it to you. It's biblical.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I can't put I can't work it out myself. I know it's beautiful. It's
There's an
haunting.
atmosphere
Yeah,
to it
yeah.
that's
It's very
completely
haunting.
different.
Yeah, it's a very haunting record. That is. It is. But I did it at the time. And I'm glad I did it at the time. And it's a moment there, which is 2002. When is that when it come out? No, 2022,
2021.
2021. Sorry. Yes, 2021. Is that when I put it out? Yeah,
Yeah.
2021. Bloody hell, that's gone quick. So yeah, there's an vulnerability to it. There's an
Mm-hmm.
innocence, there's darkness to it. There's almost a cry in it. Well, it is a cry in it. It's very wrapped up. If you've wanted that's emotion, it's just
Yeah,
right there, isn't it?
totally.
So yeah.
And that's so when that came out, and then obviously we knew that an album was on the way. The Reckoning came out in 2023, and kind of I assumed that kind of the other songs would be similar to that, but they're actually no. It's pretty
No,
much
that's
balls out rock and roll like
yes,
Kasabian.
yeah, bro. That stands on its own. That does, And the video which Charlie Lightning did, which is a dear friend of mine, he did a lot of stuff was in the Kasabian days and stuff. He did a fantastic job at the silhouette of me of going around
Hmm.
with this. Yeah, it's big. Yeah, it's pretty big. But now you bring it up again. I mean, wow, it's a pretty big monster. Yeah, I mean, I think national radio wanted to play it, and they wouldn't play it. I mean, Chris Morris, I think he played 30 seconds of it on XFM, and he died, and he was saying, "Wow, you heard this, like,"
Yeah.
and then what you see what I mean. And anyway, look, it is what it is. But I'm glad people like that moment, and they can associate or whatever it is with that moment.
Hmm. So obviously for that, and then two albums out, The Reckoning 2023 and Roadrunner 2025.
Yeah.
Do you feel you've made your way back and you're kind of
Um,
happy and
I'm
you're
still
kind of
no, I'm crawling my way. I'm crawling up. I'm crawling up a mountain. At the minute. That's what I feel like I'm doing. I am getting my claws are in, but I need to reach a bit more higher. But I've got some things going ahead soon, hopefully. And there's a missing piece to the jigsaw yet, and I don't know what it is, and I don't know how I'm going to get it, but I'm near it. I'm
hmm.
very near it. That's the only
Well,
thing. That's the only thing,
you know
brother.
you get such a loyal
Yeah,
fan base there
I
that
know,
support you.
brother. I know. I mean, and the support. When I was in Scotland and when I was in Sunderland, and where and they got these kids there, and with the mums, and it's great. And it's a real old Kasabian fans, old fashioned people. It's that kids that are 13, 20-year-olds. They're all there on the show. It's
Hmm.
mental.
Brilliant. And obviously, your latest
Yes.
offer in the past, the present, the raw, which
Yeah.
is a
Yeah.
collection of kind of old Kasabian songs, some of your solo work. How did that come about? Where did the idea for that come about? Because it
Well,
just kind of appeared. Like I
yeah.
didn't know it was coming out, and it just appeared on Spotify, and it's amazing.
Thanks, brother. I thought about doing like a bootleg MTV unplugged or
Hmm.
something, and I recorded the whole thing live. So we don't do any overdubs. We don't do any parts all over it. We can't go back to it. Once we record, we record. So I've got an audience in, my wife and people from the studio. Sat down on chairs, made it a bit of a thing.
Hmm.
About 12 about midday, big midday, we started recording, quarter past midday it was. Sun was kind of shining down, his room looked great, and we just hit record, and we just captured it in an hour, because it's what we've been doing, me and Chris Hayden have been doing around the UK and stuff, doing a raw show, playing acoustic. And it's great because it's like you're in the room with me. the talking bits are funny as well. And yeah, I just wanted this, this kind of Nirvana thing. It's Nirvana feel to
Yeah.
it. You get what I mean? Does that make sense? This kind of bootleg, do you know what I mean? MTV kind of thing off the fucker. I'm recorded the fucker as well. It's all there. It's all there, so it was great. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's brilliant. So, what's happening in the rest of 2025?
I've got some more shows to do. I've got to go to Ireland, play some shows in Ireland. I've got some shows at the end of the year. Yeah, man. I think I've got a few weeks off in October, half term for the daughters. Sorry, and the wife and the two cats. Everything's all right, bro. Yeah, so upwards and onwards.
And is there any expectation for any new music?
Hopefully in the new year, brother. Let's get this year done, and then we can build on it, can't we? Like from the ground, we build up.
Last part of the podcast, don't want to keep you too long. It's called Time for Heroes. Ask my guests to pick 4 heroes to come for dinner. Why they're your heroes, and what would you cook for them? They can be dead or alive.
Okay.
They can be musicians, sportsmen, whatever you like.
Sid Vicious, James Brown, Marlon Brando. Oh God, I'd have to have him. I'd have him at the table. Who else would have at the table? God damn it! Who else? Come on. Ollie Reed.
Brilliant. Do you know that? All four of them have never been picked. And
Right, then, do you like that one?
It,
James Brown, Sid Vicious.
They're all famous enough that they should
James Brown, Sid Vicious, Ollie Reed, and who did I say?
Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando, that'd be a table, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yes,
see the talky Brando when he was doing Godfather and he had the cheese in his mouth.
It's insane, isn't it? They've remade that actually, haven't they? Not remade it. They've got a guy. I forgot what his name is now. Acting in biography on his life. It's supposed to be amazing. Yeah, did you see the trailer? It looks banging. Yeah. Looks fantastic. Billy Zane. That's it. Billy Zane's playing him.
Right.
It looks insane. So,
right, brother. I'll be looking forward to that. And
brother, it's been a pleasure.
Brilliant. Absolute pleasure speaking to you today, Tom.
Thanks for your time, brother. Thank you. God
you,
bless.
And I hope to see you again soon.
Yeah, God bless. All the best, mate.
Love you.
Love you too, mate. Bye-bye.
I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Time for Heroes podcast. If you would like to get in touch, the best way is on the Facebook page, Time for Heroes podcast, or on Instagram at Time for Heroes podcast, or Twitter at Time for Heroes P1, or drop me an email at timeforheroespod@gmail.com. You'll find Time for Heroes on all podcast platforms, including Spotify, Apple, Google and Amazon. Please leave a review where you can, share with others, and more importantly, enjoy.